saw that guy.
We are
We are live from Celo's Summer Showdown, the final day of the championship series, where we will see the Splash Pirates taking on Team B2B back to back. Bobby Drum alongside Evan Richwalski and the whole rest of the crew will be parachuting in and out of this broadcast today. We're very fluid with who we give the phones to. But Evan, I'm looking forward to this championship series. It's going to be a best of 5, up to 11 each time. And these two teams have definitely earned their way here. So we're looking at the Splash Pirates. We got Marcelo, the guy who is running his own tournament in the championship. Put a ton of work into this. Let's see how he does today. He shoots the ball so frequently. We got Jimmy on his team as well, who's kind of that guy you forget about after a little bit, but then, he hits a shot and you're like, oh crap, I got to guard him again. Then you got Owen, who wears the Larry Bird jersey for a reason. He just picks and pops from 3. On the other side, you got B2B. You got Donovan, the biggest trash talker in the world. He gets in people's heads very easily. He makes things happen with the ball. You got Dom G, Joker tattoo, best tattoo of the tournament. Picks and pops, can drive in, hit those shots, but also pop it from deep. And you got Aiden, the guy who we thought was 14 coming into this tournament. Ends up he's 22. He can make things happen to it. Evan, what's your analysis of these teams so far? What do you think is going to happen going into this?
Well, each of these teams has their own strength. We've seen them on display throughout this tournament. We also see sort of certain players take the reins at different times. And so I'll be interested to see who steps up in these championship games, ends up being the hero, whether it be from deep or fighting it down in the paint. I'd like to think maybe they get a little more room here now. We're in the main gym today.
And we have some air conditioning in here too. So that's nice. That's going to be very nice. It's a huge factor. Now, all of these guys are in good shape playing today. That was not the case yesterday. So nobody can use the heat to their advantage. We saw with with F250 and his team yesterday. They ran out of gas because it was too hot. But we're getting things started. Marcelo starts off with a quick shot off the side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Owen. Marcelo has it again. Down on the wing. He's trying to post up. Double team. Kicks out to Owen. Owen for 3. No good off the back of the glass. Rebounded by B2B. B2B wearing the black. The Splash Pirates wearing the white/gray. Marcelo pulls up with a New Orleans Saints shirt today. Unlike the previous 2 days. Down with it now. Donovan pulls up from 3, drains it. He put on the bandana today, and he's ready to go to work.
The great shot. He's able to get over the defender and lay it in. Almost had another layup there.
Yeah, it would have been a good-looking layup. Marcelo gets an out. Tries to pop from the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Donovan. Donovan kicks it out to Aiden. Aiden out to Dom G. Dom with a big lob over to Aiden. Unable to get an open layup, but good look. Good thought there. B2B resetting it up. Deep 3 from Donovan. No good. Donovan hasn't started talking yet, but we know that's going to start soon. Owen has it on the outside for the Splash Pirates. Gives it over to Marcelo. Marcelo for 3, and it's good.
You left Marcelo wide open there. That's just something you don't want to do.
No, and, he shoots the ball at least 15 times a game. He pops another one right in the face of Donovan.
That's crazy. That double team coming in, but got the shot off just in time. Definitely feeling hot these past 30 seconds.
Splash Pirates working to their other people. Owen has it open down low. And that's a good shot for the Splash Pirates. The ball movement is superb for the Splash Pirates. Marcelo hits a couple of quick shots. They see that he gets hot, and they start working to their other guys when they start to double up Marcelo up top. Owen with a missed 3. Rebound by the Splash Pirates. Stolen away by Donovan. Donovan drives. Backdoor pass over to Dom. Shot no good. Marcelo pops it for three. That's his third of the day. Shoes are untied. He needs to reset for a second, but Marcelo Leone starts this game on fire.
7-2.
It is already 7-2, Evan.
Yeah,
These games are up to 11.
Yeah, 7-2. This could get ugly, especially as you see these Splash Pirates definitely getting hot from deep.
That ball is called out of bounds on the Splash Pirates.
Seeing a little contention here from Donovan, but he'll take
Either way, it was going to be his ball. Dom drives. Ball is loose. Body's on the floor. Shot no good. Marcelo with the corner three. His luck's running out on that one.
Maybe a slight heat check, but he definitely likes that corner look if he can get it. 7-2.
Dom drives. Kicks it to the outside to Donovan. Donovan pulls up from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Dom. He has it open underneath. Kicks out to Donovan. Off the back of the glass. No good. Marcelo has it. Gives it over to Owen. Guys aren't on their men for B2B. Owen with the layup. And it's good.
Nice.
8-2.
Nice.
Splash Pirates lead.
Nice easy drive built off of excellent passing here so far from the Splash Pirates. Able to just find an opening, take advantage of it.
Jimmy with it now. Gives over to Marcelo. Marcelo pulls up from mid-range. No good. Rebound goes to the Splash Pirates. Owen has it from mid-range. His shot's no good. B2B resetting and slowing it down a little. Marcelo telling Jimmy to settle down on the tight defense all the way up top. Dom drives. Gives over to Aiden. Aiden for mid-range. No good. Off the front of the rim. Owen has it 4-3. No good. It'll be out of bounds. The Splash Pirates will keep possession. An interesting look here, Evan. We got Jimmy taking up a ball for the Splash Pirates. He gives it over quickly to Marcelo. He works off the pick and roll. That's the matchup he wants. Tight defense on Leone.
You have to think he's looking for at least another screen to be able to drive in here.
Jimmy wide open from the free throw line, unable to hit it. Marcelo pulls up from mid-range, also no good, rebounded by B2B. Donovan picked up by Owen, drives out the baseline, gives it over to Dom. His shot no good. B2B getting open looks, just not hitting the shots. Marcelo for three, he makes them pay.
Can't give him an opportunity like that.
I think that's 10-2. 10-2. Game point for the Splash Pirates.
Yeah.
Marcelo, I believe, has 3 or 4 threes in this game. He's bringing it today.
Donovan starting to let his voice be heard, expressing frustration with maybe some of the effort on the teammates.
Aiden has it now. He drives, spin around, jumper, no good. He gets his own rebound, gives it up top to Donovan. Donovan drives, blocked on the layup. Aiden gets it, tries to go up and down. That looks like a travel there, but we're not going to call it. Marcelo for three for the win, no good. Rebounded by B2B. They got to work quick. But they tried to work too quick there as that pass went right into the chest of Jimmy and rolls out of bounds. It will be Splash Pirate basketball. No, that will be B2B basketball. It went off to Jimmy.
It went off Jimmy. He went hustling for it. Just couldn't get to it in time. Rolling a little too fast for him, but Splash Pirates certainly running with game one here.
Dom gives a quick look to Donovan. Donovan got Marcelo sleeping there and got that open layup. I believe it's 10-3 or 10-4. 10-3. B2B heating up now. Dom got that open look.
Another
10-4.
Another quick point. You want to catch the other team resting on their laurels a little bit there, being 1 point away from winning.
Heat check from Donovan, no good. Reset. Dom puts up a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Out of bounds on Aiden, and it will be Splash Pirate basketball. This is their chance to put away this game and get themselves to an early lead in this series. Pick and roll action. Jimmy tries to roll off, unable to get open. Owen has it now at the top of the key. Picked up by Aiden. Tries to get a little cross and move. Picks up his dribble. Gives it over to Jimmy. Jimmy drives. Looks for an open man. Tries to find Marcelo, but the defense is tight. Owen has it at the top of the key. He drives, gives it to Jimmy. B2B trying to force Jimmy to take the shot. Marcelo drives over 2 men, and he gets it to go. That will be the end of game 1. Marcelo doing it all for the Splash Pirates.
Marcelo
Evan
had at least a good 8-9 of those points.
Yeah, I think he really put the team on his back and carried it. And we were talking with multiple people yesterday, and they said the last thing they want to see is Marcelo win his own tournament. But he's been putting the team on his back, and he's been doing it all today. He's earning it on his own. They get themselves out to an early lead. We see these guys sweating already. They're putting 100% effort into this.
Yeah, you can just tell by some of the defense there, especially later on in the game. Tight coverage, Dom really circling around, doing the most he can without drawing a foul. These teams really want it.
These teams really want it. I mean, you make it to Sunday. You're one of the 2 teams still standing on the last day of the tournament. Of course you're going to want to win it. Now, Evan, I'm looking around. I don't see any air vents in here. This is the main gym for University School. Maybe it's just because the weather's cooler outside today, but I don't think there's AC in this gym. You would think a school like US, with kids paying $30,000 a year to go here, they'd be able to afford some AC in this main gym, but
either that or we
not the case.
Either that or we didn't pay for it. But
either that or we didn't pay for it.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Maybe the tuition dollars next year will be able to go for that. Regardless,
you never know.
It's significantly cooler in here today than it was yesterday, but if I was running around, I'd be sweating bullets right now, too.
Absolutely. These guys hustling. You're going to be able to see it, especially if this starts to go down to the wire here, if you start to see maybe a game 4 or 5 necessary for this championship.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that there's going to be a 3-game sweep today. I think this is going to come down to the wire. Talking to Marcelo yesterday, he was playing in the second round. He's like, I think we can get 1 game off of these guys. I don't think we're going to make it all the way. I'm like, all right, you're pretty humble going into this. He made it all the way to the championship.
Well, you just got to take it 1 game at a time. Can't get too far ahead of yourself, otherwise you're going to lose early on.
So we are going to get this second game going. B2B starts off with the ball. Donovan has it. He drives. He's getting doubled up on the interior. Gives it out to Aiden. Aiden, over the head of Jimmy, gets it to go. That was a tough fadeaway shot.
Yeah,
he's able to get the first point on the board.
Yeah, tough look down there in the paint. You have to think that they're going to be eventually want to start looking 3-ball.
But you don't want to be the team that only pops 3s and lives and dies by it. Another open look to Aiden, and it's good. B2B realizing that the Splash Pirates are doubling up on Donovan and Dom. So they're feeding the ball to Aiden. He's getting open looks. Aiden gives it to Donovan. Donovan, heat check from 3, no good. Aiden gets the rebound. B2B keeps the ball. We haven't seen a possession yet from the Splash Pirates in this game. Splash Pirates up 1-0. Dom misses the open layup, but he's scrapping, fighting with Marcelo. Would be a jump ball in a normal game, but we don't do that referee stuff in these. B2B has it. Donovan drives. He finds some open space for himself and gets that one to go, but he's limping a little after that shot. Looks like he'll be good.
B2B going on a run here. They clearly found their groove after game 1. They want those interior looks. He drives in again and gets it to go.
Donovan's playing angry now. You can see it in his face. He's playing angry. That's when he plays better. You just need to get him a little pissed off going into all these games.
Yeah, you have to think he's feeling that way. Takes a mid-range jumper. Good.
Now he's
loving
warm.
it.
He's warm now.
5-0 B2B.
We still haven't seen a possession from the Splash Pirates yet. Heat check, no good. Can they get the rebound? No, they can't. Jimmy gets it, and we will see the first possession of the game for the Splash Pirates. Owen from 3. He's able to respond. Splash Pirates saying, look, you can have those couple shots. We're still going to fire back when we get possession.
Yeah, absolutely. Splash Pirates, of the two teams, they're definitely the one that shoots more. We got a man on the ground.
Oh, that's Donovan. That's a tough one to look at. We have Taco calling for an illegal screen. But we did say the rules of this tournament going in were call your own fouls, but don't do that baby crap. So we'll see. It's a give and take. You don't want to be that kid who calls all the fouls, but some of them are warranted. Donovan pulls up from 3. It's good. Ice in his veins. Donovan increases the lead for B2B. We got a score check right here, Taco.
Yeah, 7-2.
7-2. Can they make it 9? No, they can't. Ball rolls out of bounds. The Splash Pirates basketball. That one rolls all the way into the hallway. But we saw the Splash Pirates take full control of the last game right off the bat. And in this game, we're seeing the complete opposite. Owen drives, unable to get the open layup to go. Now Donovan has it. He gives it over to Aiden. Aiden fakes the 3, drives, gives it out to Donovan. Donovan has it open on the wing. He drives. Picked up by Jimmy. Spin around, gives it to Dom. Dom with a little baby hook, no good. Donovan looks at us, puts up a 3, no good. Marcelo has it on the outside. Gives it over to Owen. Owen to Marcelo. Marcelo tries to work it on the wing. Pulls up from 3. Clinks it off the side of the rim. No good. Owen with a great save. Gives over to Marcelo. Marcelo has the open look on the inside. He's able to get to go. Marcelo is huffing and puffing. But the Splash Pirates need to act quick because they are down. Owen with the heat check. 3, no good. Off the back of the glass. Some solid contact there. Marcelo pulls up from mid-range. Gets it to go. Man, this guy's tired, but he can't seem to miss.
Marcelo certainly trying to put his team back in this one after being down early. You just see it, the way he's playing. They're trying to get him hot again.
Now Marcelo's got some tight D on. They know he's heating up. Gives over to Jimmy. Jimmy to Owen. Owen back to Jimmy. Marcelo getting a guy over a half court, picking him up. Defense switches. Aiden's on him. He tried to go with the back door. Gives Marcelo an open lane. Marcelo unable to get it to go, but Jimmy gets a rebound. Is able to get the second chance look to go in for the Splash Pirates. This game's tightening up. It's 7-5 now.
Splash Pirates bringing it back.
B2B needs to stop. We haven't seen possession out of them in the last couple minutes. They're playing some good defense, switching off. Jimmy gets an open look, and he's able to get the contested layup to go. 1 point game after B2B went on a 7-2 run to begin this. Marcelo with a deep 3, nothing but net. And the Splash Pirates take their first lead of the game. Marcelo tries to go back door, unable to get open. Marcelo another 3. Oh my Lord, he hits it. Assist to Owen.
Now 10-7. They've clawed all the way back.
I think we got the wrong guy wearing the Larry Bird jersey today. Marcelo hitting everything from deep.
Ooh. Hey, this win by 2. What is it? 10-7.
Football score 10-7. Marcelo.
We got a shirt off over here.
Notably, we have our first tarp off of the day. These guys are getting warm. You know he's getting serious. Donovan with it now. Gives it over to Aiden. Aiden makes Owen pay. And oh my God, there was some contact with the face down here. You got to call a foul on that, right? You have to. You have to call a foul on that. Guy got clobbered on the inside. We were our first foul of the day in these first 2 games. Jimmy's going to be taking it up for the Splash Pirates. I respect the look from Jimmy. I'm just going to pull up and play some basketball like the old dudes in the gym. Plain white t-shirt, little Hanes action. He found it this morning. He's got the chain underneath. We have a foul call. There's some dispute here. Jimmy, listening to Michael Jordan's advertising with the plain Jordan Hanes t-shirt coming into this game. We'll get back to action. Shoot for ball because there's a dispute. Marcelo misses it.
Yeah.
Marcelo making the call today to wear the gray t-shirt. If this weekend has taught us anything, wearing the gray t-shirt to play 3-on-3 basketball is not the right move.
Yeah.
And that shot is good from B to B.
Yeah, they're not going down without a fight. The gray t-shirts have not proven to be effective. I'll say that.
Donovan drives, floater, gets it to go.
And bonks him
Ball
on the
bounces
head.
off the top of his head. I think that's only going to add more fuel to the fire.
10-9, 10-9.
It is 10-9. Splash Pirates ahead.
And
You got to win by 2.
This
So
is
Splash Pirates got to score next if they're going to win this game without going into extra points. Pick and roll action. This is a must-score possession. Donovan unable to get it to go. Rebounded by B to B.
beautiful save there from it going out of bounds. Now the drive.
Aiden with the mid-range. No good off the back of the rim. Little guy getting his rebound. Dom G setting things up for B to B. A lot of bandana action today from B to B. Donovan with it up top. Gives it down low to Dom with the open look. He caught him sleeping. It's even up 10-10. We're playing in extra points. If you hit a 2, it's a win. But play it safe, go for the 1 could be the strategy. Open look for Dom. He gets it to go.
Nope. 11-10.
11-10.
Big point.
And B2B puts themselves in the driver's seat going forward. Deep 3 from Dom, no good. Rebounded by Donovan. Donovan with the floater over 2 men. It's no good. Rebounded by Aiden. Aiden gives it back to Donovan. Donovan drives, puts up a floater for the win, no good. Donovan with it again. Can he get 3 shots in a row? No, he can't. He tries to get it over to Dom. Dom's unable to come down with it. Marcelo has it now. Marcelo, they're trying to get him back into it. No good. Rebounded by Aiden in the corner. Aiden against Jimmy. Big guy and big guy. They're going to work. Aiden pulls up from 3. He gets it to go for the win. That's his first 3 of the day. And B2B evens up the series at 1 apiece.
Beautiful game there. You saw everything. You saw an early run from B2B. They really wanted it. Splash Pirates came clawing back. They came within a point of winning. And then B2B themselves, they saw an opportunity. They were able to catch Splash Pirates lacking, so to speak. And they come ahead in extra points, 12-10.
That's a small shot, dude.
What 2 games that we just saw. We saw the Splash Pirates battle back in that game. That's what happens when you get hot from 3. But these first 2 games, the winning team has got off to an early lead. It might be a trend today. So this game's going to at least 4 games, or this series is going to at least 4 games.
You have to wonder if maybe there's going to be a slight conservation or if it's just all gas, no brakes. Now that you know that you have to go to at least 4 games.
Could be the case. And with this being a smaller gym and being more air circulation, we're not sweating at all. At this point yesterday and 2 days ago, we were sweating bullets by this point. But these guys on the court, they're already sweating through their shirts. This is going to be an endurance test as much as it is a skill test.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of
want
everything from both sides as well in terms of that. So we'll be interested to see long-term, you mentioned endurance, whether the 3-ball still stays hot, especially for the Splash Pirate side. They really live by it. And if B2B can still get those good looks down low that we've seen out of them.
We do want to call out for the first time today.
What? I know.
We do want to call out for the first time today. All proceeds from this tournament go towards Special Sports, a charity organization that gives special needs kids in the Northeast Ohio area a chance to play organized sports and learn the fundamentals of organized sports. The biggest family, the family that runs it. Great family, great group of people, great organization, great cause. That all the proceeds from this tournament are going to. If you, the people listening online, want to donate to Special Sports, go to their website, specialsportsinc.org. You can donate there. You can also learn more information and see all the great work that Special Sports does. It's a great tournament going towards a great cause. And Evan, given these first 2 games of this tournament so far, or this series, what are your takeaways? What do you think is going to happen going forward? What do both these teams need to do if they're going to bring home a winner right before we get this 3rd game of the series going?
I sort of mentioned at the beginning of the game, or of Game 2, the emphasis on the 3-ball. We see the undershirt off the Larry Bird jersey coming off. You mentioned things getting serious, but Splash Pirates, they've really more or less lived by it, especially in Game 1. And you have to wonder if they're going to stay that hot or if there's going to be one of these games that they go cold. In B2B, they found their groove. They went inside, but you have to wonder if they're going to balance that out with their own 3-ball. We saw some clutch shots from deep out of B2B, but we'll see what their trend is here in Game 3.
And we are getting this 3rd game underway. The Splash Pirates will start off with the basketball this series, even up at 1 apiece. A quick steal from B2B. Aiden with it now. He looks like he's putting his head down. He's playing angry. He's ready to go. A little through the legs, dribble action. He pulls up from mid-range. No good. Got a little too confident in himself there. Marcelo from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Owen and the Splash Pirates. Marcelo with it now, going to work on Aiden. Puts up a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. We have had 4 shots in this game so far. None of them have been able to go, and Jimmy is able to get the first bucket of the game. It's 1-0. There's some dispute over some potential no calls on a foul. But we don't do any of that sissy stuff here. Marcelo with it now, pulls up from mid-range, gets it to go.
Looks like Splash Pirates are going to be the ones going on the run here early. Saw some defensive chasing out of Donovan, going sort of behind Marcelo there.
Jimmy gets a 3. That's his first of the day. Low arcing shot, gets it to go. Nothing but net. What a shot from Jimmy. 3-0 Splash Pirates. Marcelo with it now, rolls off of a screen. Pulls up from deep. Airballs it. Rebounded by B2B. Donovan, he's talking. You know he's angry. That's when he's at his best. He wants the ball. Coffee pulls up from deep. Off the back of the rim, no good. You knew he was shooting the ball there. Marcelo has it now. That one looks good, and it is good. That is 6-0. Splash Pirates ahead. B2B's got to respond with some clutch D here. Marcelo with another deep 3 off the front of the rim, no good, but you got to respect the heat check. Splash Pirates get their own rebound. Marcelo has it. He goes down. And this ain't good. He should be fine. He's getting back up. But he was a little shaken up after that one. We have a slippery spot on the floor there. You got to wish there's some towels somewhere. I think there is over in the corner.
Yep.
Slippery court. This is the main court for University School. Thankful that basketball is a winter sport because those U.S. kids would be dying if they played a regular season in the summer in here. Marcelo with it, gives over to Owen. Owen a deep 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Dom with it now. Dom pulls up from deep. No good, and guys are getting tired, so you got to think there's only going to be threes taken. Nobody's trying to work inside and get that hard work in. Marcelo drives just as I say that. He gets it to go.
You say guys are getting tired. We saw not really a contention there down low. You kind of just let them have it.
Some lackadaisical defense. Guys don't want to clamp up and get strong. All the way in the corner, we have Marcelo against Donovan. That one's a heated matchup. Marcelo drives, pulls up, fadeaway jumper. He gets it to go. The star Mayfield High School doing it all today. It's 8-0. Oh my Lord, game 3. What a lopsided affair.
Marcelo really putting the team on his back in this one. Now he's getting double teamed.
You got to think the double team's coming. He's got to work his teammates into the game. Jimmy coughs it up there. Now Donovan's starting to talk. You got to think they're going to get a score here. Donovan drives. He's like, give me that easy work. I got it.
Yeah, could this be the spark that B2B needs? They had that clutch defensive stop, and they finally put points on the board.
And they've been shooting threes, but when the threes aren't going, you got to get strong and go for it on the inside. Dom has it now picked up by the big guy for the Splash Pirates, Jimmy. A little bit of a mismatch. He can get some pick and pop action going over there. Donovan drives, gets an open look. It's a Euro step, little hesitation action when he drives that gives him an open looks. He's got both of the points for B2B. He's warm. They're feeding him the ball again. He's picked up by Marcelo down in the low post. Whoa. He gives it over to Dom, and Dom and a guy jump on his back. That's got to be a foul. Easy look. It will remain B2B basketball. The floor over there is still soaking wet. We could use a towel over there.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to be looking forward after this game.
You got to say, takeaways from this tournament. The landscaping shirts were in full effect. Donovan's 3 unable to go. B2B keeps the ball with the rebound. Dom G with it now. Picked up by Owen. He drives. No open look. Running around like Bob Cousy down there. Gives it up to Aiden. Aiden to Donovan. Donovan unable to get the layup to go. He calls a foul on that. He got hit in the head.
I mean, understandable, but...
Splash Pirates with a good strategy of not allowing Donovan to talk as much as he wants to. They're keeping it quiet today. Other teams didn't do that. And when the smack talk is fluid is when Donovan is at his best. So they're limiting him. Score is 8-2. Splash Pirates ahead. And all of these guys who still have their tarps on are sweating through their shirts. Open look for Donovan. It's good. 8-4. And the B2B team slowly working their way back. The reigning champs against the guy who runs his own tournament. Who can come away with this one? Donovan gets it to go on the interior.
Donovan putting this run on his back. He's really making it happen, especially down low. We mentioned each team's going to have to stick to their fundamentals, and B2B is really liking that down low shot.
It's what's working. The 3-ball was cold at the beginning of the game. And we have some ISO action. You knew what they were doing there. There was an open look. They were unable to get it open. Aiden with an open looker down low, and it's able to go.
Yeah, beautiful passing, set that one up. They kind of left him open down low. Can't afford that.
No, you can't afford that. The defense getting lackadaisical. To tie! Clinks in and out, no good. Aiden with it now. They get their own rebound. Donovan with it. Goes to work against Jimmy. Gets the open look on the inside. It's able to go. He knew they were going to try and clamp up from 3 and not allow a tie game there. So you know what? He's going to take that open look on the interior. from three for the lead. No good. Rebounded by B2B. Dom goes to work. Gives to Aiden. Aiden with the pump fake. Goes inside over 2 men. No good off the front of the rim. There was some contact on that, but no foul call. We don't do that sissy crap. Jimmy with an out for the splash pass. Marcelo with an overlook. No good. Rebounded by B2B. This is the look that they need. It's this possession where they got to score. Donovan goes to work. Oh, my. Look at that Euro step on the inside.
And just like that, we're tied back up. Next 3 points decides it all. Definitely have to think they'll be clamping down a little more on defense in this one.
This game started off 8-0 with the Splash Pirates ahead. A 9-0 run for B2B. And this game has been flipped on its head. Donovan with it now. He's getting tired, but he's warm. He knows he's got to go to work. Pulls up for mid-range, airballs it. Rebounded by John. Gives it 8 on the inside. It's 10-8. 10 unanswered points for B2B. What are the Splash Pirates going to do to respond to this? Dom saying, I'm doing so much work. I'm about to yak it.
Yeah, he definitely is looking for a break as he goes in.
Game time.
Oh, man. An 11-0 run to close out Game 3 for B2B.
That's a 2-1 series lead, Bobby.
It's a 2-1 series lead, and the next game that we played, B2B will have a chance to close it out in Game 4. This is Celo's Summer Showdown here at University School. All proceeds going to Special Sports. These guys are laughing at our commentary. They had to expect we were going to bring our A game for the championships.
Well, of course. That's just naturally expected.
We got the newbies out of it. The experienced professionals on top of it. Nicolina, we got to give credit to. She had some good calls the other day.
Oh no,
she's going to blossom into a good commentator.
Oh no, she was certainly letting them have it. Absolutely on Thursday, she was.
Oh, she was ruthless. She was ruthless. I got to be surprised. There's a kid who came up to this game yesterday in the full Mayfield High School attire. His jersey from high school, the long socks and the leggings underneath. Nothing screamed, I peaked in high school more than that kid.
Yeah, that just sounds
nothing
like
screamed that I played JV basketball and I was a star, but my coach cut me on varsity. More than that kid. But he's not playing. He had an earring in too. That's the high school peak right there.
Oh, that does scream peaking in high school. And we see all but one of these players crowded in front of the fan just off the court. See Jimmy taking some easy shoot around just casually during this rest period. Something we've seen in at least the last 2 games, and I think certainly in all 3. A phrase you like to say often when we're doing John Carroll broadcasts is that basketball's a game of runs.
It is.
We've seen that on full display.
We've seen nothing but runs. Nothing but runs. The only back and forth has been that overtime with Game 2. All of these games have just been runs for both these teams. And that game, it described it all of how this series has been going. An 8-0 run to start the game for the Splash Pirates. Marcelo was hitting every shot. They went cold. They let B2B go on a run. 11 unanswered points to win that game. We thought there was no chance B2B was going to come home with that game. And Marcelo was telling us we were going to be taking a 5-minute break. Well-deserved. These guys are looking like they're sweating.
Yeah.
Marcelo, what made you wear a gray shirt today? You know that's going to be what's getting the most sweat action.
Listen, all my white shirts are for wash. Thank you, Mom. But, yeah, you know, I just saw this shirt. I'm a big Saints fan. So, yeah, I was like, hey, let's go out there, play our hearts out, try to win a game. So,
Marcelo, some off-the-court action took place yesterday. Describe your interaction with Shaq Diesel at the Guardians game. What was that whole experience like? You paid the $25 after getting a ticket to get onto the field. You're one of the first guys on. You rush to the front row. Describe that experience getting called on stage with Shaq Diesel
So actually, my cousin Anna, she works for the Cleveland Guardians, and she's like, "Hey, I have 4 tickets. Do you want to come to this game? DJ Diesel's performing for me after. I have 4 wristbands for you and your friends." And I was like, "All right, cool." So my friends were already first in line, so we just went in with them, and then we went down, got like front row. Shaq looked at me, was like, "You." I was like, "Me." He's like, "You." So I jumped up on stage. I was dancing with him, and then I got a picture with him too. Shaq's an awesome guy. We also had a clean dap up too. We had 2 clean dap ups. Listen, couldn't have gone better than that. You know, he was holding my hand too. His hand was huge. I mean, that's probably the greatest center of all time. So it was a surreal moment. You know, if it wasn't for my cousin saying, "Hey, you want to come to this game?" Who knows what would have happened? But I thank God because I was definitely destined to meet Shaq at some point. Hopefully.
We were having the conversation yesterday. Is Shaq the most recognizable human being on earth?
Oh yeah, I mean he was huge. I mean, what is he, like 7'1"?
He's 7 feet tall. He's bald. He's enormous. And he's in every single ad. People who don't know basketball recognize Shaq as, oh, that's Shaq. Is he the most recognizable human being on earth?
Yes, 100%. And also too, like it was so funny because you know Shaq is just a great guy, and he was calling up little kids like, to come on stage too and dance with him. So you know it was just a great experience. And
some of those kids weren't even alive when he was playing.
No,
it's crazy to think that.
And also it's so funny because I'm a big card collector, like sports cards, and the kids were trying to give him cards, but like I think he was supposed to sign them after. But
I think he was. It was a great experience. Shaq's such a great guy. All the stories you hear from him, I just thought it was funny. 5 minutes into the concert, he's calling people on stage. He's like, "Who wants to come on stage with the Diesel?"
Yeah,
I just thought it was funny.
It was awesome, but definitely once in a lifetime experience, something that I'll never forget. But thank you again to my cousin Anna. If you're watching this, I love you very much for getting me those tickets. And yeah, shout out to all the family that's watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying.
Marcelo, you're down 2-1 in this tournament. What's the strategy going in to make this a 5-game series?
Listen, Donovan Coffey is probably one of the best players I've ever had to guard in my life. I've been guarding him probably since like the 5th grade, so me and him know each other well. We've been going at it for a long time. So he's a great player, one of my good friends, and you know, we just got to stop him. But hey, listen, he played basketball at Tri-C for 2 years. He's a great player. He knows a lot about the game, and yeah, we're excited for Game 4 of the series. Hopefully we can pull out a win, but if not, hey, it's been a great day.
It's been a great day. Go get him. It's been a great tournament. It's been a great Celo Summer Showdown this year. They really rolled it all out. And I got to say, this is the most electric 3v3 basketball tournament I've ever seen. This is the most produced 3v3 basketball tournament I've ever seen. I'm here for it.
We're part of it. I mean,
and I got to say, the guy who I think is the MVP of this tournament, from what I've seen, is Taco, and he's not even playing today. Taco was the guy who put the team on his back the most in this tournament. And unfortunately, he didn't make it past the second round. But what are your takeaways from this tournament, Taco?
I feel like this year there's a lot of competition. I wasn't expecting there to be that much. It's kind of tough because, you know, most of us haven't played in a very long time, but it's always a good time. Talking about the tournament this year. What you said our side of the bracket wasn't as bad as the others?
I think B2B side of the bracket was much harder than Splash Pirates side, just because the fact that Donovan's team's so good, but they didn't really perform the best on Thursday night, so their seeding wasn't where it should have been. You know,
Yeah.
This is a really good team here, and they had a gauntlet to get here, and they're showing why they deserve to be here right now.
Always a good time playing for MCSS.
Always a good time, and this year it's going to a great cause. I see you got the Special Sports shirt on. You got to be repping. Such a great organization. If you want to donate or learn more about Special Sports, go to specialsportsinc.org.
Final shots being put up here. Also, you mentioned Taco being the MVP, stepping up doing stats for these championship games.
I think he's the MVP just because he showed up today and wanted to do stats. That's above and beyond effort. Taco is definitely the MVP.
Respect to all the statisticians out there. It's not an easy gig.
Taco the other day also won sweatiest one on the court. So that was always a given. but it was expected. I mean, us broadcast, we were not doing any physical activity, and we were still sweating through our shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So,
It was absolutely brutal. But
Game 3, B2B has a chance to take home their second straight championship of Celo Summer Showdown in this game.
Game 4, Bobby.
B2B, be starting off with the basketball. Aiden has it. He gives it over to Donovan. Donovan drives with the floater, and he gets it to go. That's the first points of the game for B2B. They want to close this one out in 4 games. Donovan from 3. There's a heat check. No good.
It looked like a solid shot, although
First shot of the game for the Splash Pirates. No good by Owen. Owen gets a second crack from the same spot. No good. Jimmy with the rebound. He gets that easy one to go. 1-1 is the score.
first time we haven't seen a long unanswered run to start a game here in these championship games.
I'm looking forward to a back and forth matchup between these two teams in Game 4. Marcelo with the floater over 2 guys unable to get to go. Aiden gets a rebound. The shirt is back on for Aiden. He drives, gets that layup to go. The long arm, he just hung up in the air that extra half a second and gave himself that open look. Aiden with it now, picked up by Jimmy. He rolls off a screen. He has an open look. Pulls up. No good off the side of the rim. Owen with it now. Gives it to Marcelo. From deep. No good. If he got that to go, it would have been good from NBA distance.
Get it back.
Dom with it now. Dom gives it up to Donovan from the baseline. Gives it over to Dom. Dom with the open layup to go. That little opening in the space. He finds it.
Some sick passing, slight celly there at the end from Donovan with a beautiful assist. But yeah, beautiful passing down low and a heat shot.
Donovan from 3. No good. Owen. No good. A lot of threes being taken in this game, and not a lot of them going in. Donovan gives it to the corner. Dom rolls off a screen. Picked up by Jimmy. He drives, gives himself that open look. The layup is good. And what's that score now? B2B jumping out to an early lead. 4-1. B2B going on a run.
Run it back. Oh my gosh.
1-on-1 matchup. Dom, no good. Marcelo with the now. This is a must-score possession. Clicks it off the backboard. Owen with the rebound and a score. 4-2. Splash Pirates trying to climb back into this one. Owen from deep. No good. Donovan with the rebound. Coffee tries to get it to go. Goes to work on Marcelo. Gives it down low to Aiden. Some good-looking passes from Coffee today. Dom has it wide open on the wing. Drives. Gives to Aiden. Aiden. Pump fakes from mid-range. Goes back to the top of the key. Drives. Gets this one stuffed by Jimmy. And the ball goes right in, almost into the arms of Rachwalski. Taco with a good save there. Ball's back in action.
Taco clutching up, saving the laptop. It's right in front of us.
Down with it now. He gives it to Coffee. Donovan going to work. Fade away over 2 guys. No good. You knew with all that work he was putting in there was no chance he wasn't coughing that ball up. He was taking that shot. Air ball from Dom. Marcelo gets it. Corner 3. No good. Both teams colder than the Arctic right now. Donovan goes to work. Gives it back up top to Dom.
Definitely trying to slow it down a little bit here, catch a breath before they try to go back to that aggressive inside ball.
Aiden goes to work on Marcelo. He pulls up a 3. A rare sight to see. and it's no good. Jimmy with it now for the Splash Pirates. He has an open look, not going to shoot. Marcelo from NBA distance gets it to go. I like to go to that line.
You mentioned it being colder than the Arctic. I think Marcelo finally starting to maybe get a little bit hot here. But
Well, you see, as a broadcaster, you got to get in their head when they can hear you. Jimmy gives up to Owen. Owen wide open. No good. Marcelo with the save. And it still goes out of bounds. Almost hits the camera. It's nothing short of a miracle that the tripod was not knocked over there.
can't be hitting Marcelo's phone like that.
And it is tied up at 4 apiece. Now I'm starting to sweat. I've been doing nothing. I've been sitting in a chair for the last 45 minutes. It's 4s.
I've had 2 layups. 1-1.
Marcelo with another deep 3. No good. It looked good. Jimmy with it now, going to work in the post. Donovan with the clutch D. Goes to work. Runs over a man. Gets the ball back. Drives. Behind the back pass. Dom with the butterfingers. Deep pass over to Donovan.
Jimmy trying to take a charge.
They're slowing it down. Donovan tries to put up a floater, airballed. Gives it up top to Marcelo.
I think Dom was going to put up a shot there, but ultimately decided against it. And that's what
Marcelo drives it, playing the 3. He got himself an open look, unable to go. He goes up again. No good. He called a foul. No, he didn't. B2B has it now. Aiden from 3, no good.
I think the Arctics come back, Bobby.
Marcelo clinks that one off the front of the rim. Aiden gets the rebound. They're checking it up. It's still 4s. We've gone a solid 3 minutes of real time without a shot being made.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's been like 10 rebounds.
The ball is starting to get sweaty. Donovan goes to work. He check. Butter.
Donovan promising that he's going to get 11 here. He's definitely wanting to be that hero that steps up and ends this.
6-4. Could have made it 8. No good. Aiden with it now. Pulls up from mid-range. No good. Marcelo Leone trying to get it going. He has a chance to tie it up. Gives to Jimmy. Jimmy almost thought about it with the open look. Owen goes to work on the interior. No good. Aiden has it at the top of the key. We were talking about Aiden on Thursday. We thought he was 14. Ends up he's 22 years old. He will get carded when he's 40. Free throw action from Dom. No good. Marcelo from the corner. Also unable to get it to go. Owen for 3. No good.
Taco calling bricks everywhere. Call me a Mason.
The Splash Pirates, colder than your freezer. And they've got to get things going soon. But with a team like this, where they can just hit it from anywhere, once they get one to go, they're hot and they go on a run.
I agree.
They're just waiting for that run to start. B2B's got to cash in, though. This is their chance to cash in because the Pirates ain't winning nothing. The Pirates ain't hitting nothing.
Gotta go.
Deep 3 from Leone, no good.
The Hammer's about to break the damn record in rebounds.
Donovan with it now. He knows this is a must-score possession. They've got to get something going here. He goes to work. He gets it stolen away by Owen. Owen for 3 to respond. No good. Donovan called for it. He wants his number called. Now he's going to work. He's definitely shooting this. And he gets it to go. 7-4. B2B ahead.
Classic Euro step move to the paint. He loves it when he can get it. Easy layup.
Donovan pulls up from 3. No good. Rebound by the Splash Pirates. This one rolls out of bounds. I don't know who it went off of. It will be B2B basketball. It went off the Splash Pirates. Aiden with it now to begin it for B2B. Dom goes to work. He should pull up from 3 there. Yes, he will. No good. He knows he's cold. Making the smart action. Marcelo tries to throw it off the leg of Donovan. Unable to get that, but he gets the ball back. Puts up a 3. No good. Aiden with it now for B2B. I don't know what's going on behind me. I think I've been almost hit with a ball at least 4 times by the U.S. basketball team.
The U.S. basketball team's probably doing much of the same thing.
7-4. B2B ahead. Dom goes to work, gives it to Donovan. I got that mixed up. Donovan went to work, gave it to Dom. Donovan for 3. Off the side of the backboard. Marcelo with it now. Gets that floater to go. And the Splash Pirates have their first points on the board in at least 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's felt like forever.
Marcelo goes to work on the inside. There's no way he called a foul on that. Yes, he did. There's no way he called a foul.
That was a weak call, man.
Taco saying weak call, but it got called.
Jimmy's got it. Gives it to Marcelo. 7-5. B2B ahead. Owen with the wide open layup gets it to go, and it's 7-6.
Oh my God.
Jimmy for 3. Was his foot on the line? Yes, it was, but the shot was no good. Donovan went to work, unable to get that one to go. B2B going on a little bit of a cold spell here. Aiden has it wide open, tried to drive. That hole closed up. Donovan with it now at the top of the key. Everyone's getting hot in here. Aiden gets that one to go. That makes the score 8-5.
Indeed. He's wide open. Oh, make it 10. Make it 10.
Donovan Watson now.
NBA race. Make it 10.
Star against Star. He pulls up from deep. No good. Donovan with it now. Double team. Over the top. Unable to go. Marcelo with it on the corner. Pulls up from mid-range. And it's good. Marcelo with the sweatiest shirt here gets another point on the board for the Splash Pirates. It is 8-6, I believe.
8-6 confirmed.
Actually, wait a minute. 8-7.
8-7, even closer. Will this game be closed out in 4 games by B2B, or will the Splash Pirates push this into a Game 5?
I hope it goes to Game 5.
I think this series is too good not to go to a Game 5, but let's see if the Splash Pirates can make it happen for the lead. Oh, and unable to get it to go. Donovan with it now. He's saying, I want to close that one out in 4 games. Fade away J for Donovan, no good.
The other thing getting hotter than these players is your commentating, Bobby.
I got to amp it up with these players. Aiden for 3. No good. That was for ball.
We got 8-7.
8-7. Splash Pirates are down, but they have a chance to tie it or take a lead on this possession. We got some communication action going on with both teams. Everyone except for Jamie. He's just kind of chilling on the wing. Jamie gets it. Wide open drive, gives to Owen. Owen, then Cole from 3. Hits that one and gives the Splash Pirates a lead.
9-8.
Can the Splash Pirates push this into a game 5?
2 wins it.
A 2 wins it for the Splash Pirates. Owen has it on the outside. You know B2B's guarding from the exterior. Owen for 3 for the win, no good. Owen gets it again. Mid-range floater, no good. Jimmy gets a rebound. That's 3 in a row. He got batted there. That's a foul.
You can hear the slap from back here.
Go, boys.
Donovan let him know it.
Donovan not happy about all the fouls being called here. Jimmy with it now. I would love this game to end with a Jimmy 3.
And an errant pass. Marcelo.
The Splash Pirates gave up their opportunity there. The ball got thrown out of bounds. It is 9-8 Splash Pirates ahead.
Aiden did have a shirt on. Now he took it back off for the ending of this game.
I want good basketball. That's all I want. It is 9-8 Splash Pirates. Donovan rolls off a screen. He's double teamed. Dom open from the free throw line. Gives it down low to Donovan on the post. Double team action on the post. He's got to cough it up to somebody. He doesn't. Coffee gets the layup to go, and this game is tied.
I mean, yeah, he knew it was coming. So,
A 2 wins it for B2B. A 2 could win the series and the championship at Celo Summer Classic. Donovan for the win, and it's good! For the second straight year, back-to-back, and Donovan Coffey win Celo Summer Classic. What a tournament. What a showing from both of these teams. And Evan, we had some stellar basketball played, especially down the stretch.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take some post-game coverage while Bobby secures that. We saw some absolutely electric basketball. It was the best 3v3 we've had all weekend, and naturally as we expected, it's championship. They both earned their way here. Saw Splash Brothers lighting it up from three-point land all day, and B2B really loving their down low and fadeaway shots. And the difference was B2B just put in that physicality, put in that work.
It was a great series. Went to 4 games. I thought it was going to go to 5 for a second there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if these guys could physically take a 5-game series. These guys are sweating through their shirts. And B2B knew that. And they closed it out when they needed to.
Splash Pirates had it.
We got to get Coffee in for an interview at some point here.
Oh, absolutely. We do have to. He's right now still in front of the fan after an intense stretch carrying. With that, he's coming over.
We're going to go in front of the camera with the MVPs and the winners. Oh yeah, we're getting some microphone action on this. Dom, Aiden, Coffee, you guys just won this. Oh, Anthony, you had on the roster. You got listed as Dom.
oh, cool, because
I've been calling you. You're the sub. All right. So we've been messing that up this whole tournament, but that's okay. We did say you had the best tattoo of the tournament.
Thank you.
If you want to explain to the crowd what that Joker tattoo is there before we get into the actual interview.
It's just one of my favorite movies, so I had to get it done and put it on my leg.
Heath Ledger on the leg. I mean, that's raw. He's smoking a cigarette there, or a cigar, one of the two. It's sick.
Thank you.
It's sick.
Thank you.
So you guys just won this for the second straight year. Thoughts after this stellar matchup? Went down to 4 games. You knew you had to close out in 4 games. What are your thoughts after that one?
I mean, Marcelo, he's a great basketball player. He plays very well. But, I mean, I had a late call sub. He came in the day before. I called him at 11:30 at night. Aiden wasn't even supposed to be on my team. These are last-minute calls. You know, we just put the team together and we just started rolling.
It's usually those teams that end up winning it all. It's the teams that just throw it together at the last second. You know, some of these guys, they go in, you know, we got a game plan, we got a team thrown up 4 weeks beforehand. Nah, let's just go, let's play basketball, let's win.
Absolutely.
That's what we do. Winning mentality the whole way through. We start off the game, 1-2?
Thursday, we
Thursday,
started
1-2. We went 6-0 yesterday. Didn't lose a game, didn't lose a series. Today we gave up one, but got the job done. Job's finished.
Now, one thing we got to call out, there's been some significant trash talk throughout the tournament. How does that play into your strategy?
Love it. Love it. I feel off it. Yeah. I need a little bit of that every single game.
So, you get into a guy's head, and some of these guys crumble. And it seems like this tournament, everyone crumbled once they got into their head.
Some people can't take the heat. You put a little heat on the ice, start crumbling. Some guys can't take it. You know, you get in their head early, it's over with. That's how the game is.
Now, Aiden, you were the first one to take your tarp off today. You were sweating through your shirt early.
You know, it's really bad. I don't know what's going on. I was just dripping, you know, running around. I was trying to keep up with this dude and Marcelo. I don't know what it is with him. I mean, Marcelo's a great player. I'm surprised that it went to Game 4. Honestly, I thought it would have went the full distance because, I mean, this dude just chucks up shots and makes them. And, I mean, I'll give it to him. I give it to him where he deserves it, and he killed it. We had to fight through those screens at the end. Yeah, but once we got a strategy down, it all came together. So we're happy to get the dub.
Wonderful stuff to hear. Anthony, I got to ask, how many chains are around your neck right now?
Right now, I have three chains around my neck right now. 3 chains.
3.
I love the look. Hey, what's with the bandana?
I had to. Hair was getting in my face. I had to go bandana.
Tito's bandana.
Look at Tito.
I won the first Celo Throwdown tournament in this bandana 3 years ago. This exact one. Championship game war and everything.
Now we'll bring it back to the charity that we're raising money for. I'm sure you guys got informed about special sports coming into this. What do you think about this cause and about special sports itself?
It's great. I like it. I like that we're donating money to it, and we got into a school, had fun with our friends instead of playing outside, you know, figuring out where to play. We did one weekend, had a good weekend, and it all went for a good cause, so I'm fun. Happy with it.
Now, final takeaway from this tournament, how much did the heat play a factor into this entire tournament? We were in a gym with no AC on Thursday for 3 hours in the hottest week of the year.
I got told AC was in the gym, and there was no AC.
Commissioner lied to us. He told there was going to be AC. You know, I mean, that's how you get them in the gym. And we got here and got
Get
it
them
done,
in the gym, say AC's in the gym, it's not there. What are
It's
you going to do?
definitely
You're
better than
already there.
outside.
Already here. Can't leave. Already here.
Especially yesterday and Thursday, 2 of the hottest days of the year, so humid. We didn't even have a fan on Thursday. We were playing for 3 hours in there.
Tripping.
And you would think, this is university school, right? These kids are paying
$100,000 a year with no AC in the gym.
This is the main gym where they play their actual basketball games. They got no AC.
The crowd watching the game just pit stains out trying to watch a game.
I'm just happy they play their actual basketball games in the winter where they.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're coming for a summer league game, you're cooked. Better not be playing at US. Better go play somewhere else.
Wonderful stuff. Great tournament, guys. Congratulations on the win. 2 in a row. It was great stuff today.
We made it every year. You know, we lost 1 2 years ago. But we're going for a 3-peat next year.
Hey, you running back for the 3?
B to B to B. That's our team name next year. Switching the name.
B to B to B?
Back to back.
I'll have a fun time calling that one. That's a tongue twister.
Or go 3-peat.
3-peat.
It's a good one.
I like 3-peat.
We got to go for something.
3-peat's a good
But, hey, give credits to these guys. You
Yeah,
guys
right here. Celo, too.
Celo,
Andrew's our commentator right here.
and the commentators.
You guys, too.
You guys are very
Appreciate
good commentators. Talk about Aiden's wobbly fadeaway.
We got to bring Marcelo into it. Marcelo,
Bring that.
hey, you guys, you came up a little short, but it was a great tournament from you guys. We've been roasting everyone's looks today. We haven't been giving you guys enough heat for your looks. You look like the 35-year-old guy who just pulls up to the gym in the Michael Jordan Haynes t-shirt, and you know what? I'm going to ball up. I got to appreciate the look.
I don't even go to the gym, but I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the compliment.
No, it's you guys had a great tournament. You made it all the way. Came up a little short.
Listen, it was a tough battle. Listen, a lot of people had us not even making it out of the first round. Like, as soon as we lost that first game versus the Green Machines, everyone thought we were going to lose. What?
On my notes, I put baby face on it. Just so you know, everyone.
In lieu of a traditional spotting board, we have a piece of paper with some notes.
That was the joke coming into the tournament. We thought the kid was 14.
But I mean, listen, played against the Green Machines, a great team. Shout out Momo, Mikey, KJ. We also played against the best team in the whole tournament. Obviously, this team was great, but the greatest team was Timmy, BP, and Marco. Marco got his ankle banged up, so he left. So we pull off.
That was tough one day one.
Pull off a crazy upset. But listen, they are the champs. They're hands down the best team. The way they moved the ball, it was crisp. They got all of the balls went to them. Our guys fought underneath. Every ball went to them. We tried our hardest, man. But they're all fast. They're all athletic. And overall, they had that team chem. We've all known each other for a while, but, it takes a lot to come into a new environment and really play as a team. And we really did that. So I'm very thankful to play with these guys. And, they hit shots when it count. And, even when times got hard and, we were turning over the ball and not playing our best, we always had each other's back at the end of the day, and that's what made us stronger. We were able to pull off game one today. Sadly, we were up 8-0 one game. Lost that, but hey, listen, it happens. Basketball's a game of runs. That's life, too. So.
Oh, we haven't heard a lot out of you on it. 3 days of this tournament, you came up with a Larry Bird jersey. What's your affiliation to Larry Bird?
I don't know. I've always been Larry, man. I just always felt like Larry.
Living like Larry.
Lulu Larry. I'm just Larry.
Hey,
Lulu Larry.
He's also a one-time CSS champion. He actually won the first year.
Yeah, I've been here.
It's good stuff.
He is. Yeah.
Got an experienced team behind you. I think. Have all of you guys played in every CS?
I missed one, but yeah.
You missed one.
Jimmy made it to the Final Four 1 year. This is
2 years.
All right, 2 years. Sorry. It's my first time in the championship, in my own tournament, so it's not scripted or anything. But
We were hearing it yesterday.
That's crazy.
Everyone was sitting around saying, "There's no way this kid can win his own tournament."
see, listen, I'm also fine with not winning my own tournament. But at the end of the day, one day I hope I win it. But listen, I'm just grateful I'm able to bring a bunch of friends together to hoop, to raise money for charity. Shout out Special Sports. Thank you to Mindy Bakis, family friend of ours, for helping us do this. It's just been amazing. I think we've raised over $300. So listen, that's awesome. This is the first time we've ever done something for charity. And I'm very blessed to be able to do it with this great group of guys. And I'm so glad that they have my back and they're always going to show up for me no matter what. So I'm very blessed, and I can always count on them when I need them the most. So.
And you got to say, Marcelo, we got to give credit to you. You ran one hell of a tournament here. This is a great production that you put together. With getting us to come in for this is the most produced 3v3 basketball tournament I've ever seen. And it was stellar. It was stellar. All of it going to a great cause, too. You should be proud of yourself for the work that you put in to get this going.
Thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you guys for doing all this stuff for me. I'm so blessed to be surrounded by great people who are just so kind, so generous, and they're always gonna do stuff for others. So selfless, and shout out to my parents too, because they're always so supportive of everything that I do. It took 7 months of planning, finding a gym, finding places to play, getting everyone together. 7 months of planning, man, and for it to end up like this, it's just been a blessing. Shout out also one of my best friends, Corey Razum. I love him to death. Shout out my family for always being so supportive, and shout out to literally all my friends and everyone that's been a part of this. I can't wait for the documentary. It's truly going to be special, and yeah, it's something that we can all show our kids one day and just look back on and just be grateful that all this happened.
Hey, shout out Shaq.
Shout out Shaq, too.
Shout out Shaq, too. Love you, Shaq.
DM him that stuff. Say, I was the guy on stage with you.
Yeah, I know. I DM'd him, so hopefully he DMs me back, but shout out Shaq. Hopefully we can get you at the CSS next year. Maybe you'll be a captain next year, Shaq. I don't know. We have to go through league office first.
I would love to see it.
But,
I would absolutely love to see it.
But listen, it's just been so beautiful, and at the end of the day, I thank God for everything, and I'm so blessed, man. This is awesome. And I was actually thinking about retiring this whole league, but next year I'm deciding to run it back.
I think you upped the ante this year.
And you know what? We got to raise the donation even higher, make it even bigger, and maybe even get some sponsors in here. So,
speaking of the donations, we got to give one final plug to our sponsor and to our charity that we're raising money for, Special Sports. We've described it a couple times, but for anyone listening right now, it's an organization that provides special needs kids in the Cleveland area a chance to play organized sports, a chance to learn the fundamentals of organized sports. They go on field trips. They do a whole bunch of work.
Yeah.
And it's such a great thing that they're doing for these kids. There couldn't be a better organization, a better group of people running the organization.
And also, I mean, the Backus family, such hard workers. I mean, they do a lot. They do a lot of fundraising stuff. So, I'm so blessed to be able to help them out. And, this is awesome. It's a great way to give back to the community. So, thank you to everyone who even made donations as well and took their time out of the day to watch this. So, thank you.
And if you want to learn more about Special Sports or donate to Special Sports, go to specialsportsinc.org. Marcelo, this is a great tournament.
Shout out one player for Special Sports. I want to be shouting out Eddie Barch, man, raising some money for this guy. It's just a great cause it's going to.
Yeah, for sure. And, I to close things out, this has been a great tournament. Thank you for putting this together. Thank you for bringing us in. We've had a fun time covering this. And we'll have a final thoughts. Final thoughts before we close it out.
Final thoughts? We'll see you guys next year in the CSS 2025 summer. We'll see you. It's going to be even better.
For all the crew, for Marcelo Leone putting this together, for the champions, B2B, going to be three-peat next year.
And also thank you to my special announcers. I'm all sweaty, guys, but
You're good.
big thanks to these guys. These guys made it all possible. Everyone loved the commentators, and, I would love to bring you guys back next year.
Oh, we'll be here.
Thank you guys again. I'm so glad to have you guys in my life. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. For Marcelo, who ran this whole tournament, we'll try to roll through everyone who showed up here. For your one, we're trying to go through the photographers. For Kaylee, your photographer that you brought in on Thursday.
Kaylee,
For Sean Finucane,
Mary
Claire. For Trevor Polomsky. For Nicolina Samak. For my guy, Evan Richwalski, right next to me.
Nick Del Balso, Chris Capuzzo for the pictures, and also my documentary crew. Love all you guys, so thank you again.
So for the entire crew, this has been Celo Summer Showdown 2024. I'm Bobby Jerome, signing off.
See ya.
Yeah.